What is it? You should have paid attention.
You wanted that fucking sandwich. Oh.
I took it. I'm gonna eat this while I'm out there. The Articles of the Confederation. Here they are. So I hope the driver stuff works here. Like the microphone, I'm pretty sure it does. But like here, this is crazy. Just made it home from Walmart after making it home from school for barely any time. And even though it's already 6:41 after I just got home and used the bathroom, haven't even done anything in my room yet, I'm still gonna go on an adventure. Now I have no idea where I'm gonna go this time. So once I get to the Dunbar, I'm gonna sit down and eat a snack. I have these things here. This is a sandwich from Walmart, and this is a Milky Way bar, or rather 2 pieces. These are thicker, I think. No, they're definitely thicker. So welcome. This is the Articles of the Confederation. And also, I've been wearing these pants and this shirt for like 2 days. Been wearing this outfit for 2 days. So, this might be an interesting thing to do right now, because tomorrow I actually have the big STAR test of history tomorrow, U.S. history. By the way, I'm in 8th grade, so y'all don't forget. I have the STAR tomorrow for history, and I need to make sure I remember a lot of stuff. And even the things I want to remember, although I want to remember them, I don't always. I only got like 25-30% of the brain dump from memory. So yeah, just so y'all don't forget, I'm going to the Dunbar Park, and when I get there, I'm going to sit down and eat my snacks. Then I might perhaps walk a different direction. And go back. Maybe I should wait till a little later, because my dad, that's the main risk. My dad is usually out a whole lot till I go to stores, but I'm pretty sure the direction I'm going right now, he's unlikely to go that direction. Also, I hope I'm doing better at holding my phone together this time. Looks like the camera's doing pretty good. So, yeah, if the camera quality is a little lower, that's for a reason. It's because yesterday I was doing some interesting stuff on my phone. I forgot to tell y'all, I'm John Quincy Adams today. Yeah, call me John Quincy Adams. John Quincy Adams. And, yesterday, did some crazy stuff on my phone. Plugged it into the computer, deleted hey, look, an old broken TV. That's nice. And also, beware of dog. So, I installed something. Plugged my phone in the computer and downloaded ADB. So then I installed a generic image of Lineage OS. And then I kept on doing things to try to install it. I formatted the partition, and then I flashed Lineage OS to there, and it worked. However, a lot of things that need Google Play, like Text Now and YouTube, they didn't work at all. So I had to do everything online, and Text Now doesn't even work online. So I tried to get a Google version instead. I tried to get a generic ISO of Google Pixel, but it kept on failing to boot and putting me in a boot loop. So I had to reflash Lineage OS, and that's where I'm on currently. I'm on Lineage right now. Man, wow, it's only been like a little over 4 minutes. John Quincy Adams is really tough. Yeah, you can call me JQA. And I still have this stuff. I'm sure my Milky Way bar is melting already. And also, it isn't rainy or muddy like it was the previous time before I was doing this. Now it actually is good out here. We got the sun over there. Okay, for a second I thought I stepped in an ant pile. I guess. Oh wait, I think there's a whole bunch of ant piles over here, but I'm just gonna ignore them for now. I am almost to the playground, anyways. I'm just gonna sit down there and eat my snacks. Only if no one else is there. Please tell me no one else is there. I'm pretty sure this is open to the public 24/7. I think. But I'm not sure though. I should know because I've lived in this area since I was in 2nd grade. Oh, I'm gonna try this. It's gonna be a lot of fun. There, I made it. Oh, hey, another one. That's nice. Okay, doesn't look like anyone else is here. So I might just set my phone down and eat my snacks. And I'll tell y'all some history. So I'm gonna climb up here. I'm sure that this here's a good view. So, the person has just arrived. Ah, yes, a fellow human being. You gotta walk away. Unless he's gonna be at the... Well... It's okay. I think he's just taking a walk. Gonna go back up there. Luckily it's not as bad and as windy as it was last time. But yeah. So I'm gonna eat the sandwich first. So, American Revolution spanned over 20 years. First we got John Locke, who created the unalienable rights. They were originally life, liberty, and property, like ownership of property. However, Thomas Jefferson changed it up a little bit. He put pursuit of happiness instead, things that make you happy. They cannot be taken away unless you're charged for it in a certain way. And also there's also Patrick Henry, who made life liberty, who give me life, forgive me death speech. That was pretty important. That means that they prioritize losing lives, liberty over losing lives. Something to die for. Charles de Montesquieu invented the idea of there being 3 branches of government, and James Madison applied that when he wrote the Constitution. Yeah, that's Charles de Montesquieu right there. Who else? About 55 or 56 people signed the Declaration of Independence. And that was during the early American Revolutionary Wars in 1776. And during that time, the general of the Continental Army, the commander of the Continental Army, commander-in-chief was George Washington. And the first 2 battles were Lexington and Concord in 1775 In 1777, France joined in the Battle of Saratoga because Benjamin Franklin convinced to fight for the colonists. And at the end of the war, we got James Armistead. He would being the James Armistead, Marquis de Lafayette, a French general and spy. Lafayette was young; he was like 18. He helped spy on General Cornwallis of the British to end the American Revolution, to end the Revolutionary War at Yorktown in 1781. However, the war didn't formally end until 1783 when the Treaty of Paris was signed, so now it was actually independent. Gotta leave. Someone just approached. Someone just stopped by. It's okay, I can keep eating this sandwich while I'm walking. Just need to hold on to the package here. So yeah, at the end, the Treaty of Paris made it to where America was actually independent and where they could be recognized by France finally. However, they didn't get us the presidential system as we know it today until 1789, when over 50 people were elected. They were presidential candidates, but the most obvious choice at the time was George Washington because he saved America from King George III. So now, George Washington became the first president from 1789 to 1797, serving 2 terms. And then Federalist John Adams became the second president. He didn't get a second term because of something terrible he did. He created the Alien and Sedition Acts, where he was against immigrants, and that wasn't as bad technically wasn't as bad as the fact that the Sedition Acts made it to where you could not publicly criticize the government, or else you'd be a criminal to publicly criticize the government. For a second, I thought I saw my dad's truck. That's why I was walking the other direction. That water truck you just saw drive by, I thought that was my dad's truck. But no, his looks completely different. His is a 1999 truck. No. Someone just went that direction. There's people over there, so I just gotta wait for all the cars to pass by. There, I can run now. I did go down here. Oh wait, I didn't notice some of that fell on my phone screen. Oh yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. Federalist John Adams. John Adams said, yeah, that's what he did. What I said earlier, the Alien Sedition Act. So then Thomas Jefferson, an actually good president, was finally elected. Served from 1801 to 1809. He was definitely better because although he was a massive slave owner of only over 700 slaves throughout his whole life, he was actually good because he was very effective. He was good because he was very effective of a president. He bought the Louisiana Purchase from France and also, and so what that did was, and now he had double the land of the United States, and he primarily did that because he wanted New Orleans, because he knew that New Orleans was rich, and he bought it from Napoleon Bonaparte of the French Empire, and Napoleon gave it to him because he needed resources for $15 million, which would probably be like $3 billion in modern standards of money, because don't forget, this is 1803, and here we are in 2026. Yeah, interesting. Thomas Jefferson wrote the Declaration of Independence. He was one of the authors of it. He was one of the younger ones, though, because he was 36 when he signed it, and he wrote it and signed it. Obviously, and then he was 57 when he served as president. I'm only walking back here because I saw someone. Then I could walk through over there. Once I'm done with seeing that person. Because remember, I'm trying to avoid going directly near people. Maybe one day I'll overcome that awkward fear. Look at me, I'm kinda short. Not sure though. Don't know about my specific height though. Right there, over there. I'm just gonna walk this direction. And also, I should have opened my Milky Way already. Maybe I'll open it whenever I get the chance to sit down, but only if it isn't severely melted to the point where it isn't the same anymore. And if it is, maybe I'll eat it. I don't know. And you also gotta find a trash can for this. And also earlier at school, I don't know if I still, I still have the paper in my pocket. That's crazy. I'm surprised I still have that paper in my pocket that I wrote at school earlier. But it was a fan fiction. I dropped my Twix bar. As I was saying, I wrote a fan fiction at school earlier about if Robert E. Lee went to the Appomattox courthouse surrender dressed as Miku. I'm gonna read it. This voice is gonna be Lee, and this voice is gonna be Grant, and my voice is gonna be the narrator. The Civil War in America has been going on since April 1861. Today, in April 9th, 1865, Lee and his soldiers have been starving and out of resources, and he was lost mentally and forgot who he was. So he dressed like Miku and went to the Appomattox courthouse in Virginia. He dressed like Miku. In 1865, he accidentally invented Miku early just so he could dress like her at the Appomattox courthouse. Grant. I give up. I draw the line. The fighting is over. All my men are starving. We are running out of resources. We are running out of resources. People are dying and suffering. Will you accept my surrender if I give you your land back? Well, are you even Lee anymore? Did the war make you mentally insane? Why you look like a teenage schoolgirl, and why is your hair so long and turquoise? Teal, he means. Well, you see, Grant, I've changed. After the war, I want to be light and happy again because I haven't felt those emotions in 28 years. Well, then that, and considering this other situation, I accept your surrender. This is the end of the Civil War. They shake hands like they did in reality. Wait, why did you paint your nails teal? I had to neutralize the threat. I'd rather be Miku than a violent racist man, because other people... I can't even read this. Because they don't... Because... I don't know. Well, that doesn't mean you have to dress like a young girl from generations beyond our time. Because Miku was 16, Robert E. Lee was like 58 at the time. I think he was 56 actually. Yep, there's definitely something going on with Lee. He's definitely mentally ill because of the war. Ulysses S. Lee and Robert E. Grant. Yeah, I put away the paper, by the way. And here it comes again. The great obstacle again. There's people over there. I see people behind me. I'm gonna go faster than them so I can catch up with this. Oh no, my pants are falling. There we go. The people are behind me. They're going faster than I am. Gotta wait for the cars to clear. And I made it to where I'm from. Maybe. I'm behind them now. Okay, they went in that direction. So glad. That probably isn't even the hardest part. Probably only a small part of it. Yeah, I forgot. This train station part of the journey is difficult because I had to make sure there's no car or train. And there's also this box here that makes that weird loud ringing sound. When I checked the video the other day, apparently they could hear that ringing sound. I think I'm ready to cross. One more car. I'm gonna cross now. I made it. Yet I still have not found a trash can. Man, I don't know how. I still haven't found a trash can yet. At least not one that's open for the public. I mean, obviously there's like dumpsters and the buckets, the garbage and the recycle buckets. That ain't what I'm talking about. I finally decided to put on my hoodie. Also, sorry that the FPS is only 20 FPS rather than 30 or 60. It's just because this new operating system, it's called Lineage OS. You can install, it's not pre-installed on devices. You have to install it by unlocking the bootloader on a bootloader unlockable phone, like my Moto G Play 2024, and use a computer with ADB to flash the system image. Y'all can do more research about that on your own time. But mine is a generic version that's meant to run on all Android hardware. And I chose the generic version because there is no, oh, I thought that car was on. Looks nearly identical to my dad's truck. This playground here, I have not been here in literally a decade. I remember going here when I was 4. I remember going here quite a bit when I was 4, and then never went there again after I was 4. And I'm 14 now. I'm gonna try to climb this. Gotta make sure this doesn't go anywhere. Finally, a trash can. I've been looking for one. I remember going on this one when I was very young as well. I think this is the primary one I went to. I was like probably 2/3 of the height I am now, at most. Now I gotta get out of here. I just realized I'm going the same path I did before. Except this time I didn't go through a square of intersections before going the other direction. This time I went to the Dunbar. Yup, I've changed paths. Interesting move I just made there. Bim bop boom boom bim bop bam. Bim bop boom boom bim bop bam. I made jump there that I could have hurt myself with. And earlier while me and my mom were at Walmart, I tried to find the physical copy of Project Diva for PS4. They didn't have it. But I was gonna make a joke video for my channel. Let me get some breath. Yeah, it looks like it used to be a house. Can't tell me that looks like it used to be a house. Oh yeah, forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I made a joke video where I was gonna find Project Diva and I was gonna call it the Articles of the Confederation, because that's what the history part I'm thinking about, because I have the history star tomorrow. For y'all that don't know it, that don't live in Texas and don't know what a star test is, it's in Texas what schools in between 3rd and 12th grade have, where basically it's a really long test that reviews everything they did throughout the entire year. You generally summarize somewhat. It's essentially a general end-of-year test. And yesterday we had the reading one, but today didn't have any. Tomorrow's gonna be the history. Cannot wait. I'm gonna get at least an 80 on it. Reading, I hate reading. So, now we just gotta wait for this car to pass by. Yes, I can make it! It's more exercising than I usually do. If y'all are curious, I still have Twix bar in my pocket right here, along with that paper. I'm back at the Alpha Strike. Interesting. Check if they have Project Diva. They don't have it on PS4. They do not have it on PS4. Or do they? No, they do not. On PS3. Looks like they're in alphabetical order. Okay, I think there's more PS3s. Okay, over here. They don't have Project Diva. They do not have the Articles of the Confederation. Hey, that game, I played that on GameCube a lot, the Lego Star Wars video game. DTYD, like they did a couple days ago. GameCube. They got Dreamcast. Ain't no way they got Dreamcast. So they have, looks like, oh, some kind of Xbox 360 adapter. Memory card, didn't know it required memory cards. Screen protectors for the DS. I know this DS had screen protectors. The original PS3 model with PS2 backwards compatibility. PS1 Slim. Game Boy Advances. I'm gonna leave now. Oh wait, NES. I'm leaving now. Well, I'm out here again now. You'll see that reflective stuff. That is sweat that I just wiped off my face. That I just wiped on my forehead, rather. Now I gotta wait for some more cars. The key with traffic is patience. I'm not a driver, and even I know that. Let me see what time it is. 7:17. This is likely the latest in my day that my dad's going to go out. I can make it through here. This is further than I walked before. I'm gonna go back to walking now. So now there's a sidewalk. This kind of reminds me. Yeah, I was at school because we had the star for English for reading yesterday. Today, we got to watch a movie in reading class, and because it's 2 periods, we pretty much got to watch the whole thing. And it was this movie I heard of that apparently most people in there have seen, but I haven't, called Sandlot. I've heard of it, definitely heard of it. But, it was interesting. I remember all the scenes with the girls, all the awkward girl scenes, I kept on fixating on the screen on those. And it was making other people freak out in a funny way. We also kept on talking about if I was gay, what I would do, who I would do it with, and why I would do it. And I also remember a funny scene near the end where the big dog, the kids get chased by a dog throughout town, but then they bring back the dog to its original location, and then the fence falls, and then the owner of the dog is like, "Hey, you could have just knocked on my door or something." It was funny. And the guy who said that, he looks like a Simpsons character. I mean, he was black, but he looked like a Simpsons character. I definitely noticed some wind, and hopefully the mic quality isn't too low for you to even be able to hear what I'm saying under the wind, but I'm not sure. Can't wait to go back to school tomorrow, get that history test done. And when I told one of my friends in my 3rd period technology class, this is a 7th grade guy named Evan, when I told him about my Dell Optiplex 9020, he said he has a Dell Optiplex, I think 7080, I think he said. And I looked that up, and although the number's lower, and I expected it to be an older generation, it's a newer computer, apparently. I'm gonna ignore that. Apparently, it is. I made it. I crossed the road. Can I make it this time? I can. Now, earlier, my brother, James, or as Corey likes to call him, John Wick the 30th, he told me that I should walk to Playscape, which is a playground nearby. And that's my goal. I'm gonna walk there, then I'm gonna consider it a victory. What if it's even still open? Haven't been there since I was like 9, 10, maybe 11. Yeah, San Marcos, one interesting town to live in. And I can even say that even though I've never even left my room. I barely even leave my room. You know, because I didn't do it in the previous videos, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna touch grass. I need to make a video clip of that and it's part of the video. Then I'm gonna send it to Corey later so he can see that I finally touched grass. I see the playscape, it's over there. And by the way, the camera quality is not, to say on file size, I said that there's two options for camera quality built into the Lineage OS, built into Lineage, and they are 720p and 480p. I chose 480p, which is likely the widescreen one, which is, what is it? Come on, I can't remember. Oh yeah, 854 by 480. 854 by 480. Hey, look, a massive branch. I'm gonna break it. Question is, how am I gonna get to the park if it's all the way over there? I'm gonna the playscape I meant. Over there. Let me hold my phone differently again. Right there we go. Now, I think the only way to get over there efficiently is illegal, for at least from here, and it's gonna be to go over the railing trails. But I'm too scared to do that. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna go around through the top of those railroads. Oh hey, another box making a weird and loud ringing noise. And there we go. I'm back to holding my phone. How was going to again. So body of water over there apparently. I'm not gonna get in there though. It's a very small body of water under that bridge. Ant pile. I hear a screaming child over there. Hold it like this so I could adjust the camera like this freely, but it's not as easy, and not as flexible, and not as sneakable as if I was to hold it like this, no, like this, and not like this. This is the straight adjustable one, but this here, I could do it in all sorts of different directions and still make it sneakable, so I could sneak it. But I made it to my destination, the place gate. Imagine I meet someone, I see someone I know here. That'd be a crazy coincidence, but I doubt it's gonna happen. At this point, I wish it happened. Specifically, one of my friends, I wish, the very few ones I have. If I met him over here, if I met one over here, that'd be crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Imagine if I met Corey here. I'm just kidding. If I saw Corey, I'm just kidding about that, of course. Because he lives all the way in Michigan and I'm all the way here in Texas. There's no way I could see him over here, even if I wanted to. And even if we both wanted to, we still couldn't. Don't forget I am John Quincy Adams. Oh yeah, I remember fearing this when I was younger. I'm gonna try to get across it. Need to find a way to safely place my phone. You know, I could just do this. I no longer fear this like I did when I was younger. Now I can make it up there, no problem. Oh wait. Should have gone through here instead. If only there was a place nearby that had free Wi-Fi so I could show this to my mom. You crazy. If I'm crazy enough, I might even walk even further after this. This thing's very wobbly. Surprised it keeps all my weight. But I'm glad it does also. I was gonna try to play Nobody Told Me About Id from Doom, but it doesn't have any minor notes. Oh no. Oh no, I'm trapped, getting encountered by it. Not me. Those kids over there speaking Spanish tried to chase me, I think. Looked like they were looking at me. I do not fear this. I haven't been here since I was like 9, 10, maybe. I think I was like 10 the last time I was here. I think we even had a field trip here one time in school, but I forget. I think we had a field trip here, I think. Man, that's way too wobbly to hold with one hand. It'd be so much easier with two hands. No, I'm not even gonna try that. This place feels so much smaller than it did when I was younger. Yeah, it does. I'm pretty sure there's a button around here that if you press it, it shoots water. It still work? Oh, it says fix me right there. Should have noticed that. That was one of the kids over there. Oh, hey, the video has already been longer than the length of the previous one, and I'm not even home yet. Let's see. Is there anything with a minor key on it? Nah, that's not the same, I guess. Don't know how to hit that. Hey, look, a little tube. God. Third. I wish that my CPU at home on my Dell Optiplex 9020 was cursed with George H.W. Bush's the impossible slide. I'm gonna try to get up there. I made it. I wonder what sliding it down it feels like. It actually felt kind of satisfying. There. What's this? I knew there was someone right there. So yeah, as I was saying, I wish my CPU was cursed by someone like George H.W. Bush, so I could use my computer to generate Miku into existence. If I did that already, she would have been the only person I bring with me. Like, I'm not talking about just a hologram. I'm talking about a real physical manifestation, just like we are. That's what I'm talking about right there. But anyways, if y'all couldn't tell, I'm gonna walk home now. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna walk home now. I know how to get to my dad's house from here, but I refuse at all costs to do that because I don't want him to find out that I walked that far, let alone at all, because today, and because a few days ago he told me that I should text him when I'm about to walk, and I forgot to earlier. You know, I'm already gone, I'm already out. So maybe so I could tell my mom an accomplishment, I could walk to the H-E-B over there instead. If y'all don't know what H-E-B is, it's a store that's exclusively in Texas. And Yeah, it's like a supermarket kind of store in Texas. There's a whole bunch of them all over the state, but there's none outside of Texas where I live. And I'm in Central Texas, so the reason I bring up going there is so I could get some free Wi-Fi so I can text my mom where I am. But at the same time, the main reason I didn't go there is I'm afraid I'm gonna encounter my dad there. But considering the time is 7:37, it's unlikely that I'm just gonna spontaneously encounter him there. Alright, let me... I don't know about my height. Been wanting to measure it for weeks. Yeah, I really want to generate Miku into existence, or at least have an AI girlfriend, which I talked about at school recently. Like this past week. And yeah, unfortunately haven't gotten the chance to because two things. I've been doing other things and it felt awkward for me to myself to do something like that. So I haven't. I might eventually. In fact, I will eventually. But not right now because I have no internet access right now. Which is why I'm going to the HEB. At least I think I am. I think I know exactly where it is. And I'm walking in the direction of it, I think. Oh, let me do some measurements. What? I don't see the HEB over there. I thought it was right here. I thought this led directly to the HEB. What? Oh, maybe I'm just looking at the wrong angle or something. Or am I? No, I'm not. Because over there, that's the college campus of San Marcos. It's a college campus. Yeah, this is a college town here, so there's a bunch of college students from all over the country. From throughout the state to even in other states over in that college campus over there. It's crazy. Come on. Yeah, I'm losing my mind. Oh, wait, never mind. I'm not losing my mind. Apparently it just wasn't here. But I do recognize this area I'm in. I'm familiar with it. And also, I should have looked both ways this whole time, but I haven't. Hey, another one of those power boxes making a weird, loud noise. Oh, yeah, I see. That place right there, that's an indication I know where I am. I'm not lost. I'm pretty familiar with this town considering where I've been driven around. And I know exactly where I'm going. Okay, the video's almost an hour long. So I'm gonna go to one of these places here and see if any of them have free Wi-Fi. I'm familiar with this area, but not the places in the area. I think I can make it. I made it. Gotta make it here. Yes, I made it there too. I gotta see if any of these places have free Wi-Fi. Oh wait, I'm gonna have to end the video to call my mom, to text my mom. Okay, never mind, I'm not gonna do that. But I think I will go up there. Can I do it? Can I do it? I did it. I climbed up there. Just stick it in my booty. Y'all know that I'm fruity. I know. I might get in trouble going through this area, so I gotta be careful. I think this place is a bank is what it is. It's definitely an economic place, I think. So I gotta be very careful about what I do. Don't worry. I'll make it home one way or another. If I can find the Alpha track again, I can make it home. Hey, went too far. It's already too late to turn back. Oh no, I just realized something. This area has a lot of not very good people here, so I might be in a lot of trouble. This is like the criminal place of San Marcos. I have made it. I have successfully made it to the town square of San Marcos, Texas. There's a lot more traffic here than the rest. I am so out of my mind. I am out of my mind. I have a feeling the kidnapping risk is high here. Now I'm nervous that I went this far. By car, it might take a little over 2 minutes to get home. Because I'm not generally a walker. Since I'm generally not a walker. Can't say it correctly. Since I'm generally not a walker, it's gonna take much longer for me. There it is, the downtown square of San Marcos, that building. Oh, you know something to be interesting? I just realized something. In this area is the LBJ Museum. Like literally around that area over there is the LBJ Museum. Because President LBJ, successor to John F. Kennedy, went to college in San Marcos at some point. And I wonder if it's open. I wonder if they'll allow me in there. If it says a sign outside that's like no recording or no filming videos or no taking pictures or anything, then I'll just walk away. I'll just work my way home. I can make it. LBJ Museum.
That sounds like a boy.
Well, I don't understand the concept where it goes straight.
I think it's closed. LBJ. I'm too scared to go in there. I remember when one time me and my dad went in there when I was in like 6th grade before I really cared about U.S. history. And there's a lady there. She was very nice, very cool, very kind. But I don't know how the people there will react. I don't know how the people there are gonna react when I walk in there by myself. Freaking 14-year-old here. Wait, sorry, I didn't mean to zoom in. Or did I? No, I didn't. Oh, wait, it zooms in 8x. 8x. Oh, wait, I'll find my way home. The sun's already setting. I hope I can make it home before sunset, so I can go sit down and chill at my computer. This looks like it was once a theater, like a very small theater. Doesn't look like much interesting in there, just random stuff. And if my phone, and if it gives some kind of warning on my phone that because remember, I can't use the Google Play service, most Google Play services stuff like YouTube, because there's no Google Play services on the generic ISO of Lineage OS. But you remember, because I can't get the app, so I have to use YouTube on the browser instead. And I wonder if it'll even let me upload videos this big, this large. And if it doesn't, rather than changing my phone out of Lineage OS back to the original operating system, what I could do instead is just grab the video and file transfer it to my computer, my Dell, and upload it from there. That should work. Just putting it on the computer and uploading it from there. And hopefully it's not too big. It takes up the entire file size of the phone itself. The capacity. Oh, hey, look, Little Caesars. More like Little Seizures. Huh. Little Caesars. I know this would result in a longer file size, but I should have put the resolution to 720p. I should have put it on higher resolution so y'all could get a better view of this stuff. But unfortunately I didn't, to save file size. But Lineage OS is very small, and there's only like 20. The operating system itself is less than 2 gigabytes. But when I file transferred all my files on there, it was like 23 gigabytes. And for some reason it only recognizes the partition like 51 gigabytes. That means I technically have about 28 to 30 room. Actually, I can't really do the math correctly. But yeah, I'm sure I have enough room for a video that big. I hope I do, and I hope that this one will even save, so I didn't just waste 1.5 hours of my life. Hopefully. What does that say? Can't even tell what that says. Let me get closer. Private property, no trespassing. Oh hey, the fourth goofy power box that makes a weird sound. What does that say? No idea. Also, I like this because it's like a deep area. I'm tempted to just jump down there, but I'm not going to. I saw a person over there, so that's why I changed sides. But yeah, I'm back in this area over here now. Maybe next time we'll walk to the big HEB. Give me 20. Oh yeah, change sides again. I forgot when I did that already. Just need to get home ASAP or something. Luckily, considering how long the journey is, I'm essentially almost home. Man, I should have walked in that LBJ museum now that I think about it, so I could see LBJ. Just illegally crossed another railroad. That's nice. That looks like it's like an apartment or something. If it is, I'd love to live there. I'm looking to getting my own home when I'm older, if I'm even still alive then. Just heard some interesting yelling coming from there. I heard. What did I say? Oh. Let's see. Automatic paints. Can't even tell what that says. Chromo paints. Miller Wielders 50% off. Body shop supplies and supplement. Makita Power Tools 20% off. Alright, I can make it home. Permanently stops. 415 permanently stops rust. I'm gonna say what Corey used to say a lot. Okay then. I wonder what the other side says. Same thing. Weldon pipe. Okay. I'm not gonna stop to read that anymore. It's useless. I cannot wait to get home. Seriously. You know, I gotta take off this hoodie. I'm gonna finally do it. I'm gonna take off the hoodie. Okay. Now I'm just walking here in the same outfit I was wearing yesterday. Should have changed it. But luckily when I get home I'll likely get in the shower. So yeah, good. General. Yeah, I'm tempted to walk somewhere over there, but I ain't going to. Because the sun's already setting. It's getting so much darker out here than it was when I initially went out here. Well, bye AutoZone. It's a car repair place, but it's not repair, but like parts for the car. Alright guys, I'm gonna make this jump. I can make it. I know I can. I just saw a guy look at me. A guy just looked at me. He looked at me for like 3 seconds and then looked away. I couldn't tell how he was staring, but it looked pretty suspicious. It's okay, I'm gonna ignore it. I'm already away from him. Oh, hey, look, Churchill. As in Winston Churchill. My boy, Sir Winston Leonard Spencer Churchill. Prime Minister of Britain during the World War II. He was like 70 at the time. He was so old. Huh. And also, I forgot I still have that Milky Way bar in my pocket. So, let me feel it. Yep, it's definitely melted. It's literally curved. Like, I'm not kidding. Let me pull this out. It's squishy and it's melted. Feels like not a Milky Way bar anymore. As soon as I get home, I'm throwing that thing right in the fridge. Okay, that's one massive ant pile. One massive ant pile right there. Oh. Who was that? Oh, it was... I don't know. I think I just saw someone I knew from school. Anyways, let's continue the walk on this 80 minutes. It's almost 80 minutes. Recording this long video. Long video. I hope I'm not about to get chased by her. I couldn't tell who that is, but it's definitely someone who knows me from school. I think. I recognize that voice too, but I don't remember exactly. Probably still looking at me right now. And I hope people don't think I'm creepy for acting like this at this time of the day. And also, my voice sounds louder now. Oh no. I'm in trouble. Not really in trouble. But I'm afraid I'm gonna get chased now by the person who knows me from school, apparently. I knew it was a girl. Yep, I'm gonna stop thinking about that now. And I'm just gonna reset my brain as I am almost at the railroad near the beginning. I'll be home in 5 minutes. I guarantee you by the 1 hour and 25 minutes, I'll be home. Pull out my pants. Oh, I can swap pants. Swap. There are 4 minutes left to get home. 1 hour, 25 minute mark. And also my phone still surprisingly 69% battery. Today has been the ultimate adventure for me. Also, I'm gonna illegally cross a railroad again. This time I'm gonna step directly through there. Ugh. I'm gonna try not to slide down there. Oh no. Car! Okay, it's that first weird sounding box again. I think in the adventure of those 4 weird sounding power boxes that they had a ringing sound for some reason. Don't want to know why, they just do. This one is probably the loudest when I stand next to it. Three minutes left. Can jump through. Yeah. I feel like a real man now, rather than just a 14-year-old with the maturity of a 5-year-old and the physical appearance of a 5-year-old, even though I'm relatively tall. I'm probably like 5'2", maybe 5'3" or something, I don't know. Person's there's a guy. There's a guy on a bike over there. I don't know if you saw. There was a guy on a bike. I was about to move, but I didn't know where he was going. Now I wanted to look awkward when he's looking either. Oh, hey, look, what the dog doing? What the dog doing? Oh no, I only have 1 minute left to get through here. I almost tripped just now. Okay, I'm gonna give myself 1 extra minute to get home. Alright. You know, I'm gonna give myself 2 extra minutes. I promise this is the last extension. Oh, hey, what the deer doing? Sorry you can't see them on camera, but there were some deer over there. I could barely see them with my eyes. So of course the 480p camera cannot see them. Yes, my home is behind that white building right there. Brown building. Next to that white building is my home. Something running over there. It's running back and forth. Hopefully it doesn't run to me. Can't tell what it is though. Looked weird. Never mind, I lost it. I gotta make it home. I'm almost there. You're almost there, Joshua. You're almost there, Joshua. You're almost there. Yes, I made it in the mark. I made it in the mark. That ain't anymore. Right here. My mom's van's here. There's my mom there. You want to know? You really want to know?
Yeah.
Good. I gotta sit down. I haven't sat in desk for real. I haven't sat down much in over an hour. I went all the way. I went inside the Alpha Strike for 2 or 3 minutes. Then I went to the Playscape, and then I tried to find HEB, but I found myself. Apparently, HEB was further away than I thought, so I didn't have to go back there. I decided to go to the downtown square area instead, and I was tempted to go inside the LBJ Museum, and I was even talking about it on the video, but I chose to just walk away and to walk back home. Went all the way to the downtown area and back, and I took a different path back than I did too. That was crazy.
Well, I was about to go out and look for you because I was starting to get worried.
Actually,
Yeah, I even texted you. Where are you, little boy?
I wanted to go to the HEB because I thought that'd be free. I thought it'd be close by and easy free Wi-Fi, but I was further away than I thought, so I just didn't go to a free Wi-Fi place.
You have fun out there?
I definitely did. I'm sweating a lot, so can I get in the shower soon?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm glad you had fun and you did a journey. My mom was a little worried. Just next time, just let her know that where you're going and stuff.
Definitely.
Yeah, drink some water too.
I'd love to. I need some right now. Take what?
A drink with you.
Alright. Good.
These right here have electrolytes in there that taste real good.
Can I take one?
Yeah, put it in the water and drink it. There's cold water in there.
I don't need cold water. There we go. Takes that Milky Way bar in there. Now I'm gonna try what Manuel said. Okay.
Yeah, I'll be over here. I'll tell you, Joe, yeah, you see the lost it.
I gotta try this. See what he really means by good. I do like that. I don't really like watermelon, but it tastes like strawberry in there too, and I like it. After I turn off this video, I'm getting right into the shower. Wait, I left a drink in here, I think. Here's my water from school. I knew I was thinking about something like that. I did. So glad to be home. Goodbye, guys.